There I go, letting you hear some of that wonderful family business theme song. Baby, that theme song take you back like it was like a theme song from the 80s. Carl Weber knows what he is doing, baby. Now, this is going to be my Carl Weber's Family Business Season 5, Episode 4, Reminisce. Reminisce on the love we had. I know we've been here before. Candlelight and you. So, this episode is going to give you exactly what you need. Thank you for my views on this. My name is Reality. How you doing? In honor of Mother Wendy. Let's get right on into the episode. I want to thank BET Plus for finally getting the app functioning properly. But those are good problems to have, Mr. Weber. Shutting down the internet. So the episode opens up with the dashboard still pointing buns, put a G in front of it, at Mr. Orlando. And Orlando is calm as a cucumber, but I know he's shaking in his drawers, honey, because they are outnumbering him. But who pops up to save the day? Mr. Vegas, honey. When I tell you I am ready for Vegas to fight with the skills that he has, you think Paris got a special set of skills. She is quick with the weapons. Vegas is quick with the mind, quick with the weapons, and quick with the hands and the feet, baby. Let me tell you. But anyway, he comes up, he has two G-nades, and he's like, let me tell you, brothers, if you all hurt my brother, then we all gonna end up in the underground land. Okay? So, after he tells them that they think he's bluffing, he pops the pins, and then he takes Orlando inside the beautiful Duncan facility where they, make their front cars, their luxury front cars. And he asked Orlando, what the hell? Did you murk Vinny? And he said, yep, that dude is dead on arrival. And then Vegas says, I figured as much, but you know this is about to get things popping. What he means is a street war because, like I said, Tonio sits at the table. You don't want us to have wars with the people that sit at the table, but the dashboards, they started it with the racism and, messing with Ruby and what's not. So Dirty Donna, she meets with a Dominique, Dirty Dominique, D&D. Saying before I was so rudely interrupted. The Dirty D's meet up and child. I know Dirty Dominique knows the Duncans. And Dirty Donna knows the Duncans. They are playing a another D word, dangerous game. Now, they're sitting there hatching out a plan with their doobie wraps, child. Ooh, yes. I guess the doobie wrap is coming back in style. So Dirty Dominique gets a call from Antonio, and he lets her know that the plans didn't shake out like they thought they would. And Donna asks her, what happened? Are you okay? You seem annoyed. And then she says, I am, and I'm going to need that strong drink. Good thing we had other plans in place. Is your son on board? He is, and my son is loyal. And right now, his loyalty is to me. Girl, you are really, really playing up that newfound mothership card, ain't you? But you hadn't let him know that you a C-head. You didn't let him know that, did you? Is that going to come out in the show? So, back at the Duncan estate, darling, you have Mr. LC playing chess against the master. But the master becomes the master, right? Because this time, out of nowhere, he beats Nevada. And Nevada's like, Granddad, you beat me. He's shocked. Granddad has new proudness, honey. He been getting him some good Chippy. He's been on a milling spree, and his mind is right, and things are going well with he and Larry. So he's gonna be beating you from now on, young Mofrell. He's looking like, what the hell? I'm gonna have to figure out how you beat me. Junior is getting on my damn nerves. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But anyway, he tells Sonya, or Sonya calls him in the next scene, and he tells her he ain't got nothing for her. So she is upset. She goes downstairs and she decides she's gonna confront Chippy. Wrong move, but Chippy is feeling guilty. She and Nene are down there talking about that good loving she been getting lately again. And then Sonya says, you know, what is going on? I don't understand. I didn't have anything to do with this. This is before my time. You know, if LC had an affair, LC has never cheated on me as far as I know. But you need to know the whole truth. LC was with Donna first. Yeah, Chippy. Yes, he was. And things are about to turn real ugly, real quick, real fast in a hurry. So she tells her the story about how she was a working girl. You was a P2? Miss Chippy? Oh, yeah, Miss Chippy was a P2. So they tell the story, but they tell it a little different from in the book. There I go going in the book again. Now, in this story, it was love at first sight between Chippy and Elsie. Well, she always found him attractive because they had that same mental, they were on the same page mentally, but Big Sam had already twisted her mind, who was her PIMP in the book. But anyway, she meets Elsie. She thinks he's the finest thing on earth. They find out they have breeding in common, and their minds are changed from that point forward. They are definitely attracted to each other, but he is still engaged to Donna. When I tell you on these backstory scenes, they got them down Duncan boys looking so cute. Oh, especially the one that's playing LC. Of course, Chippy couldn't resist that. When I tell you that was perfect casting, when they casted this younger Donna, they did that like the Mary J. Blige over there on Power. I mean, this lady looks exactly like a young Lisa Ray. And on the video, like when they showed the preview, I really thought that was her. I thought they just had kind of like this AI imaging and, you know, made her look younger. So that's neither here nor there. So, you know, Donna knows that he's in the underworld. She's trying to remain that snooty doctor's daughter. And she tells him, you're a college man, LC. You don't have to do what your brothers do. I know that, but I'm going to hang out with my brothers. I'm going to hang with them because they are loyal to me and I'm loyal to them. How you think I became a college man, child? I wasn't just, you know, able to pull dollar bills out of my pocket like you were. So every now and then I do business with them while they doing business with Big Sam. But he's not going to be able to resist Miss Chippy. So back at Donna's compound, she's talking to Junior, and she tells him, baby, you can hang a suit just like your father. So again, all this time he's been spending with her, they still keeping the secret. He knows she's his mother, but he doesn't know the full story about how it was a situation where Donna feels like Chippy took Elsie. So Donna is now reminiscing, and she is thinking about she and Elsie when they were younger and how she poured into him, which she did. You know, she did pour into him, but it was like almost like to a point where he couldn't be himself. And I think that was a lot of Elsie's and her demise as far as the relationship goes, because he saw her as someone who was kind of in a way trying to change him. And of course, Chippy let him be himself. Now it's time to meet Papa Chippy. I don't know if they even showed this because, like I said, I'm kind of sort of going on memory. I don't even know if they showed this part on there. I do memory and, play the video at the same time. But by memory, I can't remember if they showed him meeting the father. But hey, Donna's father definitely was not a perfect child. Not the way she had him built up, because he was a doctor. So after she reminisces about having LC shook, she tells Junior, you know you have another bloodline in you. Yes, you are Duncan. But you need to show Chippy and LC that you can be a boss. How do I do that? Me. I'm going to show you. That damn Donna. Ooh, I can't stand her ass. So again, Rio is not letting it go. He's looking for the low-life criminals, right? So he goes over there and pretends a Duncan would never. Like he's about to buy a Jeep. Now, that lady should have known better than telling her business to this dude who pulls up in a fancy sports car. Girl, what was you thinking? You sold your son down all the way down the river and didn't even know it. But anyway, Rio pulls out. He just won't let it go. He's not listening to his mother. And Chippy don't play that. She told your ass to keep them nose clean. The low-life criminals are very dangerous. And they're trigger happy. So back at the scene with Thelma and Chippy, Sonya said, wait a minute, so you two have hated each other since day one? And Nene, a.k.a. Thelma, says, yes, they've been fighting since day one, and yes, more fights than Mayweather and Bobby the Beast combined. Bobby the Beast, I believe that's the character on Black Hampton. Shout out to Black Hampton. Ooh, I need to finish that series. Okay, I think I've done 5 episodes. I only need 3 more, so I don't know what's been holding me back on getting those 3 episodes out, because now we're into this, and I'm doing these. But I'm doing these as they come out. It was a lapse in me having BT Plus as well, so that explains that a little bit. So Chippy is reading, she's reminiscing again, she's reading the biography of Malcolm X, the book that LC presented to her, and she's going to start quoting him, but Donna is following LC at this point. She knows that, it's something going on between them. You see, Donna didn't have a chance because she penetrated his mind and she put that good P2 puss on him. She didn't have a chance. So Donna walks up in a dream sequence and she snaps her fingers and claps at Elsie and tells him, let's go. We're going to be late for the movies. And Chippy looks like, oh, wow, she's a feisty one, ain't she? And then she tells Donna, I don't remember whores knowing how to read. So Donna says, Elsie, I said, let's go. And then the brothers say, wait a minute. I don't know which one of the brothers they are, because this is the problem I have. They didn't introduce them. I don't know if that's Larry and Curly and Moe or who. I know it's the brothers. They should have said their names. Whether it was Levi or, Lou or Larry. But I just realized their names started with L. Child, moving right along. So they go ahead and have their little beef and, Chippy says, yeah, he's coming, Miss Insecure. And boy, they about to go at it. They had to break them up. She said, mind your business, that's all. Mind your business. And then Donna says, he is my business. And this, the ring, don't mean a thing, really. Makes everything he does my motherfucking business. And I guess you heard that, hoa. So now, Elsie and Larry's turn to talking. Larry, I'm sorry. Ain't these two brothers, when they both them? Well, I know he was in Roots. Larry was in Roots. No, Ernie Hudson wasn't in Roots. But anyway, the point is, he calls him and he's like, I'm very sorry. And he said, man, what you did to my family, it's going to be hard to get over. Yeah, I know that. And then he said, but I got other things on my mind. Junior's acting a fool because he found out about Donna. Oh, man, no. I thought y'all was going to take that to your grave. So did I. But Donna is what happened. But Larry is on his medication, child. So he got his full senses back. So we think. So Larry is grinning like a Cheshire cat and says, well, hell, at least you didn't marry her wicked ass. He said, yeah, I guess I dodged the bullet with that one. So in the next scene, they're going to show how he breaks up with her. They get all the way down to the rehearsal dinner. I probably would have Elsie ass in his kneecaps. He came up to me after I spent all this money on this wedding, this lavish, extravagant wedding, for him to come up to me and tell me, hey, we no more. I'm breaking up with your ass. I'm going over here with the whore. But that's exactly what he did. The sad thing about it is she thought he just had cold feet, but she knew. In her mind, she knew that he had made a connection with Chippy. She cusses him out and smacks him into next week. I probably would have done more than that. Like I said, his kneecaps. You know, that is a good place to... I digress, child. Then he had enough nerve to tell her not to cuss in front of the church. After he breaks up with her in front of the church. Man, child. So, back to Rio. It's time for him to incorporate Nevada again. So Nevada's like, man, I'm going to have to start charging you. He was like, your payment is me not telling Mom that you're doing something to help me that she told me not to do. Oh, Rio. That's low, brother. That's low. So we find out the other low-life criminal's name is Brandon Wilson. And he has moved due to, a little digging from Nevada. And he did move to Georgia. Rio got just what he needed at this point. So Nevada reminds him that if he needs to find somebody in Georgia, Cutting Curtis, let's hit him up. Damn it, man, I hadn't read Curtis's book. Is it out yet? I don't know. I don't recall. I usually get updates when the Family Business series of books come out. Maybe I missed something. So, in the next scene, Elsie goes to see Dr. Richardson, and he lets her know that he's getting it in, baby. She's like, you didn't try to supplement? I didn't even have to. My workload. See, him getting back in the business on the dirty side of things somehow has increased his libido. Amazing, isn't it? So in the next scene, we have LC. He goes to see Dr. Richardson, and Dr. Richardson asks him, have you tried those supplements? No, I didn't need to, but my workload. Yes, amazing how your workload, getting back on the dirty side, has amazingly increased your libido, Mr. LC. She says, congratulations. Yeah, me and Chippy been getting it in, baby girl. So in the next scene, Not Too Smart, Not Too Bright Jr. is looking in the mirror at himself in a business suit. Oh, they about to put some respect on my name. No more, looking up to Orlando and Vegas. Orlando and Vegas are younger than you. That position is the position you chose, fool. You chose to be head of security. You didn't want to be a part of the business side of things. Now you want to be a boss because you over there hanging out with your real mama? Child back. Chippy is your real mama. I said what I said. The fuck. But it's one thing about Vegas. He comes to see Junior. He puts his foot down. And he's not scared of Junior. Because even though Junior is big, buff, and brolic, Vegas has a special set of skills. So he tells him, look, I'll leave when I get ready. No, you'll leave when I say leave. No, when I get ready. Now, let me ask you something. I know you mad at us and have disowned us and whatnot. Not you're over here laid up with your mama. Not literally. But hey, that's my Jewish. And he says, well, are you going to do the business side of things at least? The business side of things that you chose? And then he catches him off guard for just a hot second. And then he said, well, let me ask you something since you think I've excommunicated my family. Did you know? And Vegas says, yeah. He had to tell him the truth. But you know what? Now this is one thing I don't recall from the book. I don't recall everybody knowing. I'm sure they probably won't go into this, but I'm sure Rio and the younger kids didn't know. I thought, go me rewinding in my mind and me reminiscing, I thought London was the only one that knew. I'm just saying. I'm not sure about that though. Check me in the comments. Like my good loyal viewer did the other day. When I couldn't think of the Dash's name, she said, well, those are Dash's, darling. I said, yeah, the Italians. Moving right along. The thing about Junior characters is he's good at playing security because if you recall, he played a character by the name of Sean, and he was the head of security on One Life to Live. And baby, when I tell you, Sean, aka Junior, had changed a bit. These characters on this show, I think the children are supposed to be playing in their 30s, but all of them are in their 50s. Junior, or late 40s. Because they right along in there with me. And I'm pretty sure that Michael Jai White is at least in his 50s. But Junior, Vegas, Orlando, baby, when I tell you these men look the same as when I first saw them, even though I can't stand Darren DeWitt rolling that damn toothpick around in his mouth. That's one. Ooh, that puffy toothpick. I can't stand it. It's disgusting to me. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just referring to how the real characters look the same, including Ernie Hudson. Yeah. And even though there's no attraction from me to Larry, Larry looks the same. And I know he got to be in his 80s. Well, I'm going by the age of Roots. And Roots got to be close to 50. Because I'm close to 50. And I was watching Roots when I was 3 and 4 years old. So as he leaves, he calls, Vegas calls Curtis, and Vegas let him know that, he's leaving and he's trying to talk some sense into John. He said, well, you better do it and do it quick. Turn your ass around and go back over there and talk to Junior's ass. He turns his ass around. He said, you know what, man, you are right. It's time for us to reunite. He turns his ass around, and guess what? He sees Antonio pulling up to the house. Him and Dirty Dominique. So Junior gets ready to, Vegas gets ready to tell Junior the whole truth, because Chippy did save his life. He wouldn't even be alive, If the story, it's just Curtis is telling this story, but if my memory serves me correctly, she had left him wrapped up somewhere. And Chippy found him somewhere. I don't remember if it was left up at their doorstep or, in a garbage can. I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, she was messed up bad. Or she was trying to sell him. I'm not going to go back and read books. I only read books one time, child. And normally it sticks. But can I remember every little detail? No. But I am good at it. So now we know Junior is under Donna's damn spell. So Vegas calls Pop and says, Pop, we got a problem. And it's bigger than what we thought. That's because Junior is about to get in the bed with some thieves, child. And they are not good for the Duncan family. And that, my friends, is the end of that episode. Come on in, come on in. It's all good over here. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is caring. And as I do, when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.